Okay, dolls, so first things first, you want to start off having all your diapers rolled up, okay? You want to just roll them the way that I showed you, which is with the design portion facing up, and then roll them from the inside. Make sure you're stretching the diaper and making the roll as tight as possible. And please make sure that you're rolling these really neatly. Take your time when you're rolling the diapers. Make sure they're tight and secure, because the diapers you're going to see on top of everything, and you want them to look really neat and uniform. Then what you're going to need is 4 wheels for the bottom of the carriage. Each wheel is 2 diapers, okay? So you're going to need 8 diapers to get the wheels done. Now, this is what you do. You take your diaper, you open it up, and then you fold it sideways like this. Of course, you're going to stretch it out if you're using 2 hands. And then what you're going to do is start from the bottom. Okay, normally if you have 2 hands, you know, you would stretch it like that, and then you begin to roll the diaper like this. Okay, so as you can see, it starts to form the little circle like that. That first circular portion to the wheel, you want to take a rubber band and secure it so it looks like this. This is already done. Okay, and then what you do is you take the second diaper, you open it up, fold it to the side, do the same thing. Fold it to the side, okay? And then you're going to actually roll the first diaper inside of the second one the same way you did it. I am going to just do a quick video that's separate when my husband gets home so that he can help film this for me, so that you get an idea of pretty much how to do the wheels, okay? So that's the first thing. These are the first steps you want to take. You want to make sure you have everything rolled up. Again, you're going to be using between 40 to 50 diapers. It all depends on, you know, how big your box is. But if you're doing like a normal kid size shoe box, you're going to need about 40 to 50 diapers. And then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the additional diapers that are left over. Now, with your shoe box, you want to just go ahead and cover it. I use the cardstock paper that I showed you. And now what I'm going to do is just take my blanket and I'm going to cut it and cover up the inside of the shoebox. Once that's done, then I will come back and show you what that looks like. So I started covering the inside of the box with the blanket. By no means am I done, but I just wanted to show you, you know, what you're trying to mimic. See that? The edging on the side. So you want to cover the inside of it, and I'm gonna get the line and show you what it. I've already started putting the little crown. I didn't paint it, but I just wanted to show you how I just tucked it on. And then I took the little baby rattle and stuck that around the lion's arm. And I wanted a bigger lion because I thought it would be kind of cute to have like a big lion inside of a little carriage. Because, I mean, since when do they get in baby carriages? And now what you want to do is just play around to see what you want, you know, your little baby to look like, or the character. So since I have these baby blocks, I'm sorry about that. Since I have these baby blocks, what I'm going to do is just like sit them in there like this. And then I bought a little rattle, so even that can go in there like that. Okay, so this is just to give you an idea of what the baby carriage should look like so far. Okay, and I still have to paint the little crown on this because it's pink, so I need either a blue Swarovski crystal or something like that to go on there. But so far, this is what your carriage should look like. Now it's pretty much time to start adding the diapers on. Now what I've gone ahead and done, and excuse this part for looking a little bit sloppy, but I couldn't really get it as neat as I wanted to. This 4 right here is just, I was laying down the diapers to see how many would be on each side, and you can probably do that for yourself just so you can get a roundabout number of how many diapers you'll need, or if you just want to remember how your diapers should be laid on top of here. Now this right here, as you can see, my finger is sticking to it, is the Scotch tape. What I've done was gone ahead, and as you can see, you see the glue spots even on the sides. Okay, what I've done was gone ahead and glued it down so that the sticky part of the tape sits up. So now what I can go ahead and do is stick the diapers on, and my friend, when she's ready for the baby to use the diapers, she can just simply pop them off, and there's no damage done to the diapers or anything like that. And we still have to make the handle, so I probably shouldn't have put the lion in yet. So I'm going to just take him out, him and his toys, and I'm going to do the handle. Hopefully I can show you guys how to do that. The parts that are hard for me to get on camera, I'm just going to try to do a separate tutorial for those ones. But this is just to give you a roundabout idea of how I'm getting so this thing. The next thing I've done was cut my paper towel roll in half, and now that I think about it, I probably could have just kept it, like I cut it in half and then I cut it in half again so that I can get what is going to be used as the bar to go over the baby carriage like this, okay? And what I'm gonna do is staple it, but I cut it in half again and I folded it. But if you want, you could just cut it in half the one time, glue the edges together like this, just so that you can get it to flatten out a little bit. And then I'm going to staple it to the sides, and then I'm going to wrap some ribbon around it once I get done. So once I get done that portion, I'll show you. Okay, dolls, so I've stapled the handle onto the sides of this. So this is what it looks like. So if you actually did use a bigger doll or stuffed animal like I did, you do want to have them in there first, already set to go, so that you can pretty much put the handle on there the way you want it to. Now what I'm going to do is just take this ribbon right here, or I might change it to some brown, we'll see, and I'm going to start gluing it around the little carriage holder, okay? So I'm going to start from the inside about here, right there, and start wrapping it around. You know, I think I am going to use brown. I do like the It's a Boy, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll show you what I do. Okay, dolls. So I have started gluing the diapers on, and the handle is done. I did indeed go with the brown ribbon, okay, and the ribbon just looks like this. It's sheer, but when you double it up, it covers up the brown, so you don't even have to worry about that, okay? So I just wrapped it around, stapled the sides, and then on this side, the finishing side, I actually glued it, okay? Now, to get the diapers on, how I'm getting this completed is I'm gluing this down sticky side up. So I'm just laying some hot glue down and putting the tape on there, and then I'm just literally sticking the diapers to it, and they're coming off. I'm just pressing them on there to make sure it's secure. And then what's going to help keep the diapers on is the fact that I am going to wrap some ribbon around it. But I mean, guys, this thing is too cute for words. And I have a couple of baby showers that I have to go to this year. The one that I'm doing now, it's one that I'm actually planning. So, of course, I got to come out with all the stops for this one. I just wanted to update you and see where I am. So far, I've gone ahead and added some ribbon. And the ribbon that I use is this here. It's just some brown ribbon that I bought from AC Moore. Okay. And I love it because it has the little frills on it. So I've gone ahead and actually added that around the entire bottom of the diaper carriage. Okay. And I'm not done. I still need to add some diapers to the very back of the diaper carriage, and then I need to add the wheels. Now, what I'm using to hold the dots, the glue on, is Lord Jesus, the ribbon is this. It's called Zots, and I purchased these clear adhesive dots from Michael's. And you just simply stick the ribbon to the little dot that comes on a roll, and then you stick it to whatever else you need it to. I don't know if you can I can use some of them. Oh, there's one. You just stick whatever item you're using to the dot, and then you stick that item to whatever it is that you're gluing together. The directions are on the back of the box. Those are perfect to have because it allows you to hold things together without seeing a bunch of glue or anything like that. Even though it's a gift and you may still know the person, you want to make it look as professional and as neat as possible. And now what I'm going to do is actually go back around that. Lord, I done got some of these on my table. Ugh. Okay, what I'm going to do is go around with this ribbon on top of the brown, because again, this is the theme that I chose for her baby shower. So I finished it. I used the Zots and put 2 on top of each of the diaper wheels, and I sat, I put them on one by one, and I added the blue ribbon on top of the brown ribbon, and then I actually went and added that brown ribbon to the handle. Okay, and I'm done. It took me a couple hours to do this. I have to do a couple more items for the baby shower, so if I can, I'll try to do a tutorial for them. I apologize if this was like all over the place. You guys don't know how hard it is to try to film tutorials, especially when you have one hand and you're trying to do everything when you can. But let me get ready to go. I'll shoot some pictures so that you can see it. I have like a craft mess going, and I gotta like clean this up. But I hope you dolls enjoyed the tutorial. And until next time, have a gorgeous day. Smooches. Mwah. Bye.